Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for watching. Today we're making bistec a la Mexicana. I have my Roma tomatoes chopped up, flank steak fried up. I just added some garlic powder and some salt and some diced onion. I'm going to add some more onion, but this is what I got started so far. It's just one package, about 1.5 pounds of flank steak. We're just going to take another Roma tomato. This is how I do my onion. Take the knife, cut the side off, cut the other side, and cut down. It comes off pretty easy. And since for my salsa, I'm just going to use a little piece. I use about I think I'm going to use about a little bit smaller piece than that. It's only 5 tomatoes. I'm going to use this little. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of a small chunk. That's what my salsa is going to be. And then the rest of this I'm going to add to the biscuits. I'm not going to add chili because we're actually taking this food to somebody. So I'm not going to add the chili, but normally you would add chili and cilantro. I honestly don't have cilantro, but I have some of these little cilantro cubes from North. I think I'm going to check the salt and add, if it's good on salt, then I might add one of those. Because I think they have salt in them. So you don't want to add it if it's already... I do my onions like this because it's easier to slice, and then I cut them down. I'm nowhere near a professional cutter, but this is how nobody taught me how to cook, so this is how I've always done my stuff. My mom passed away when I was 15, so I didn't really get to learn how to cook from her. And this is also, if you don't like onion, you could leave it out, but this is what gives it the flavor. Or you can add just a little. We like a lot of onion, so this is what we add. And you could also add as big or as small pieces of onion that you like too. Also the tomatoes. We like ours kind of not small, but not like huge either. it over to the stove. See, my counters are kind of farther away than my stove because I didn't. When we moved, this house is over 100 years old, and so there's not very many cabinets. We'll take you over to the stove. And this is what it looks like here. And go ahead and turn this back on. Oops. I'll go ahead and turn this back on. I turned it off because I had to go out to the garage to get some stuff out of the freezer. Let me try and get this. I'm going to go ahead and add our tomato mixture. Stir it. And the salt and the garlic powder for this is to your liking. I sometimes add chicken bouillon. And this, we'll just let it cook up. And I'm gonna go get the cilantro cube and I'm gonna add that and then I'll show you. The cilantro cubes are just little, you can use regular cilantro fresh if you have it. I don't, and I didn't want to go to the store. I'm not feeling that great today, so we're just gonna add these into that and it will give it the take it and break it up. Now, give it a stir around again. You don't want the tomatoes to cook out too much either. You just want them to be a little bit, that way you can still see them. And then you'll get like a juice. I'm gonna try a small piece of check for salt. Lately my food's been salty, so we gotta check it. I think I'm going to add just a tad more salt. Put this down. This is just regular table salt, but we reuse the container. Just a tad. And see, this is done. This is done already, so I'm gonna make some rice and I'm gonna serve it with it. This is done. And then it's up to you if you'd like to let it soak up more of the juice, but this is how we like ours. Thank you. Bye, guys. If I make the rice, I'll show you the clip. Here's another clip. We're going to make our green salsa. We're going to take our jalapeno, put it in here, our tomatillos, our onion. So there's 5 little ones. And just a tad of water. I'm going to add some, this is garlic powder. I just refill this thing. So it's just the walnut brand or whatever cheap ones we just pour some in there. And we're going to take some salt. Again, this is just table salt. And then we're going to blend it. That's really spicy. This is what the color looks like. I've got our rice and some oil, and we're gonna fry this up till the color changes, kind of like color of popcorn. I'm going to add just a tad bit more rice. I actually had this in a smaller pan, so I moved to this bigger one so it does a little bit more rice than the little one. I'll show you once it gets browned up. It's getting browned up. I don't know if you can see. Some of the pieces are getting colored. We're going to go ahead and add our water so this doesn't burn. I went ahead and turned the heat down too. Be very careful when you add your water because it has hot steam. I poured about this bucket full, not enough to cover your rice. I think I'm going to add just a tad more, but we're going to add our seasoning first. This is one tomato bouillon cube. It's a big one. I kind of take my fingers and crumble it up and add it. And I'm also going to use a little bit of this. I just kind of sprinkle it in. And then stir it around. What you're going to want to do is leave it on high heat until the water's almost gone. And then you can turn it down. But make sure you cover it. Because you want it to boil so that your rice can get done. But do not stir it once you... So you're going to want to have a non-stick pan that works good. Leave it on higher heat. And let it boil. And if you can check it and see if it needs more water, and if it does, you add more. I'll show you. Rice turned out. Let's see. It's dry now. I turned off the heat, and we're gonna leave it, but I'm gonna take it off the burner because this stove stays hot. So. Hi guys, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.